Time to hit the road again. Been home for just a couple days. Getting ready to go to Hartwell. I gotta make it in one day. I'll tell you why. So Holman, Todd, and I, we all go home. Everything's good. All of us plan on leaving on Friday. Tournament doesn't start till Thursday, or so we thought. So what had happened was we all kind of forgot to look. The tournament actually starts on Wednesday, so if we actually took our time getting there, took a 2-day drive, we're gonna miss a day of practice. So we are hitting the road, all driving through the day. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, it's gonna be an interesting drive. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, I'm leaving early, super early. So y'all stay tuned for the travel and practice vlog for Lake Hartwell. There we go. Look at this goob. Anybody know who that is? He's a goob.
You just said goob.
Goob. Goober.
Yeah, well, I mean, how do we know you're not anything about him?
Finally freaking made it. It is 10:40. 10:40. Been driving since 6:15 this morning. I am absolutely exhausted. Day one of practice starts tomorrow. I got a good old mess right here. Funyuns. 3 bags of Funyuns. I promise I'm not that fat. I just didn't eat lunch today. Or dinner. I just was trying to get here. And I'm just exhausted and delirious. And a little bit of both, probably. So, thank you for hanging around on the drive. Practice is getting ready to start. I imagine I'm going to walk into some shenanigans. Hopefully you'll see some of that here in just a second. What are you doing, Scott?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You got pants on?
You don't have pants on, do you?
Ah! God.
Todd, what are you doing? Todd, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You look tired.
Freaking Georgia wore me out, man.
George, hey, you want to know something funny?
Dude, I need to write a song like Georgia, just sitting in Georgia traffic, man. That should be a song. I like it, Georgia traffic.
You want to know something funny?
Tell me something fun. I'd like to hear something fun. I haven't heard anything.
So you know that place where you got stopped again?
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know who got stopped in there?
Not you.
Not me.
How? How?
So I found a little side road. My map rerouted me, and I got through there in like 8 minutes.
Dude, that's because they would like literally started working on it when I was driving through there. That's why my map wouldn't adjust. God, made me so
I
mad.
told Holman, I was like, make sure you take exit 157, and you'll get around it in like 4 minutes.
You got here, I got here at 9. You got here an hour and 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
And I think you were supposed to be like 4 hours behind me.
I was. Sucks. What's up? I like your shirt.
Thanks. When my hair grows out,
Oh, I got you. You got the fro.
that's why it's like this.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. What are y'all doing? They are dudes. He looks like, you know who McCoy looks like? Remember that old, it's an old army movie. Like, God dang, those glasses. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see, who is it? Golly. The legend has arrived.
I knew you would be in bed. You just wake up at 2 in the morning, go to bed at midnight, no big deal. I'm jealous of Tom.
You got a new hat?
Oh yeah. You got one for every
Okay,
lake. They all say the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Jay,
Yo. What's up?
you're like Todd. You don't ever go to bed.
Nope.
He
Never.
does get up better than you though.
What do you mean he doesn't go to bed?
You don't ever go to bed.
He sleeps all day long. He sleeps all I didn't even see him at Rayburn, except like 2 hours a day. He'd wake up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a hard drive.
It sucked.
No, it's a hard drive for you.
So like,
Your drive was supposed to be 12 and it was 16.
I left on time.
It's 15.
My bad, 15.
I made it in 15 hours. That's basically what it took you, right? And you were supposed to be 2 hours faster. Than me.
12 hours and 15 minutes. It took me 15 hours.
It's 15 hours.
I stopped 3 times for gas, 2 times to eat, and I never even I didn't even eat
I left at 8
inside.
o'clock. And it's technically 11 o'clock at home. Not quite 11. So what is that?
A long ways.
15 hours.
Yes.
I made it in 14 hours and 45 minutes.
You left it just like an hour too
I went to
early.
5.
Or 2 hours too early.
But you hit things in Atlanta wrong. You hit
The thing's all I don't understand how though. Like it's not like they could have cleared up. I don't
They
understand.
did, though.
clear up.
I know. I don't understand how. It's not like they opened up anything. It was still one lanes. Right?
5 o'clock traffic when I came through.
It was 9 o'clock when I hit some of that stuff, or 10.
I didn't hit all that. I mean, I came a different route.
No, you didn't come a different route. I'm talking about after the bad stuff, like the last hour. I was like, hey, I got 30 miles left.
I
I'm
was in
freaking.
Memphis when you hit that bad stuff.
I know, but the stuff after that I said I'm just sitting here for, that wasn't like.
I basically drove through Mississippi, the whole state of Mississippi, while you sat in that traffic jam.
Which was
Seriously.
hilarious.
Like I hit the Alabama border by the time you got out.
Bed.
Where is my sleeping arrangement?
Well,
On the couch.
I know. I come look at what I
Got like a
did.
bunk bed.
This was stupid. I don't know why I did this. I was nice to you, and then make you have to look there.
We're together once again.
But yeah, well, I put us together.
That's my room.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, where's the video camera?
Right here.
I
The
could have.
smallest guy of the 3 always ends up with this giant king bed, and Todd and I always end up with Todd and I are both 6'3" to 6'5", and we end up with.
Andrew can sleep on that both ways.
We actually
Lengthways
decided in
and
the
widthways.
last one, Todd and I would have been more comfortable sharing the king size bed than we would have in those 2 bunk beds we were in.
I was like, I had first choice at this, and I was like, man, me and you, that's how we roll. So I gave him I don't even know what side, he's so small, he can fit on it both ways.
I was going to leave my bags on one side and I'll sleep on the other.
Oh my god!
We're getting first pick of a lot of things while we're here. I just don't know what.
He said he wants 3 spots.
No, seriously, for the camera, you've done this everywhere we go. This is you. You just started it at Cumberland with the wind. You had a room just like this, and me and Todd were in a room sleeping on the floor. Beds that were on the floor. Remember?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
So does that mean I'm going to win?
Use bed in here?
No, well, I did take this one on top, but I moved around a lot. I put
What?
this on your bed.
You got clothes on, don't you?
Hey, Holman, you can come in here.
Hey, Holman. Scott said you can share a bed with him.
Size, dude.
Well, Andrew,
You can come in here. It's a king size, dude. We can
that sounds bigger than a king.
It's like a California king.
Yeah. He talks in his sleep even. He's asleep and he's still talking.
You got the little single little 4-foot. Good morning.
Hey, what y'all doing? Good morning.
Where's Jacob at?
Down the hallway.
He's got problems.
He's special.
He's special.
He's special. No special.
Todd, how you feeling about practice? We're talking about practice.
I don't feel anything about practice. I've never even seen the lake before. I'm just getting rods out.
So how does it, not many people experience that, or I guess everybody kind of does. They've never been to a body of water. You're plan of attack, or you just can go do what you like to do, or?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're supposed to do here.
Yeah.
Just go out there and just start. I usually put in wherever I'm at the boat ramp. I don't even drive around. I just start fishing somewhere.
Yeah.
Usually within sight of the boat ramp.
It's a good idea.
I mean, it usually works. I mean, we usually that's what I did on tour for all them times. It's amazing how many times you find them too, like that. You kind of find something, figure out something right off the bat, at least just how to get a bite, and then you just kind of just go from there. I mean, I kind of look around and see what stuff looks good.
One of my favorite ways, actually the first time I ever went to Table Rock, what I used to do was I'd go find the biggest creek I could find, literally the biggest creek, and I would fish the entire creek from front to back until I figured out some little thing.
I can't do that.
You can't?
No, because it takes too long. So I go.
It takes a long time.
Smallest creek.
Well, that's smart.
Or
I say the
smallest
biggest,
pocket.
like the most popular, like.
Yeah, I do I go to find
Yeah.
the smallest little like nothing that no one, because I know they were probably not going to do any good in there. It's not going to be like big ones in there or nothing, right? It's going to be just like a way to get a bite. And then if like you're like, okay, if this place is like this big, and you can get a bite right there, you're like, all right, that makes sense. And so then you start going to bigger stuff where bigger fish live, or like where and then it's like, oh, that looks just like that little spot that I caught one that you'll probably never even fish for in the tournament, but you can figure it out a lot quicker.
That's smart. I like that. I really like that train of thought there. That's your tip for the day.
That's my
Tip.
video.
Is it a fall rate tip or a pad perch tip?
Oh, it's neither for you, buddy.
Buddy. He's mad at me right now. So he's a little cranky. We call him Cranky Tad. Cranky Tad today. That's where we're at.
I'm not watching any of your tip videos ever again.
He's never watching my tip videos again.
Ever.
Were you on the right side?
No, coming out, what was the creek we Sadler?
Yeah, Sadler.
Come out of there, we went around to the left.
No crap going in there.
Yeah, every point, dude, it's weird because here's what I think. I think the largemouths were on the shoals, the shallow stuff, and then the spots are deeper.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Andrew.
But we found one little spot that you could sit there and catch as many spots as you wanted to. They were all looked like they all had an orange in their belly. Not a grapefruit, just an orange.
So here on day 2 practice, one thing is for certain: I did not pack enough clothes. So learn from me, guys. This is a perfect opportunity. So what I did was when I got home, I was only home like 3 days. When I got home, I unpacked my bag from Rayburn, which, phones were overheating, cameras were overheating because it's so hot. And I just washed my clothes, repacked my clothes. Well, I get here, you know what I did is I brought one sweatshirt and one pair of pants. And those just happened to be in my truck, thank goodness. I've got a rain suit in there, I guess so. I mean, it could be worse, but yeah, I packed one pair of pants. It's 48 degrees this morning. It's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s every day. Perfect practice so far. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Not excited. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I like changes of weather. I like that kind of stuff, but I don't like not being prepared. I was not prepared for the weather for this event at all. Not even close. Not even close.
You got good knots on this, I assume.
Yes, sir. You know that.
You ready?
I'm as ready as the paintings want to give me, so.
Painful. Is it painful right now?
Oh, no. It's the first time I've been hooked like this, so I don't know what type of paint I'm going to be looking at.
If he does it right, which I know he will, it's Chris Bowes, everybody. It will be done right. He's the master.
Well, I don't know. Ready?
All's on.
Man, that was painless, man. That was real painless.
Now I want to find the hook, though.
Yeah, we gotta find the hook. It's gotta be here somewhere.
It flew pretty far.
Did it?
Here it is.
What's your name?
Justin, last name is Jansen.
Oh, Jansen. Justin Jansen. Just pulled out a hook out of Justin. I was gonna do it myself, but somebody had to hold the camera. So now Bo's got it out there perfectly. Just caught him a bass.
Yes.
On a KVD 1.0.
Yes.
And yeah, he's gonna get him a little souvenir too. I'm gonna make sure to take care of him, make sure he gets him a new bait, and hopefully catch some more fish. All right, guys, we just yanked the hook out of his hand, and it kind of reminded me that there's a couple things that people always need. If you're a fisherman and you're going out, whether you're bank fishing or fishing in a boat, wherever you're fishing, it doesn't matter. There's a couple things you always need to take. First off, is some braided line. Braided line is how the braided line trick works. You just saw it in action. Chris Bowes, term director of the Bassmaster Opens, pulled the hook out. I could have easily pulled it out, but I wanted to be able to film it so I could capture the moment for you guys But like I said, braided line, big ticket there. I tie a double loop knot on both ends. That way you have enough leverage. You can wrap your hand around it. You can yank it out easy. As you can tell, Bose had no issue. He took it, yanked the hook right out. Second thing you need is some hook cutters. Actually, I feel bad. This was a AAA angler or a co-angler from Clear Lake left these in my boat, and I've kind of like kept them ever since. I feel really bad about that actually, but they're really good hook cutters. I mean, that you got to cut the hooks off so you don't re-hook yourself when you yank it out. And last but not least, I feel like this is one of the most overlooked tools in a boat, and that is a first aid kit. You can get a ready-made first aid kit at pretty much any store. Guys, please take a first aid kit with you. This one I actually, and let me just be the first to tell you, they don't sponsor me, they don't do anything like that, but Crate Club, I actually did a couple boxes with them, and they'll send you like first aid kits and stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff, but they give you one that's like true in the field first aid kit. And I don't know why, but I think I probably did that whole crate deal just for this first aid kit. But I got a couple of them. They're really awesome. But yeah, guys, those 3 things are absolutely necessary if you are a fisherman. I mean, like, beyond baits, beyond rods and reels, all that stuff, it's all great. That's all great. But at the end of the day, you gotta have the tools to help you in case you get in trouble. First aid kits, some shears, you know, whatever it may be, you make sure you have that stuff with you at all times. By all means, this little thing right here, this little first aid kit, it might take up the space of one tiny little tackle box, but could mean the difference in a whole lot of stuff. Another little thing, always keep you some super glue in case your band-aids are wet or something like that, or it's in a spot that a band-aid won't hold. That super glue will actually close up that wound, and so whenever you get in, you can, you know, handle it the right way. So guys, that's just a couple of things to help you out the next time you're on the water, so you don't run into a situation like he did where he was just kind of a fish out of the water basically. Didn't have any chance until he saw me roll up, and we got him taken care of. So I finally got a little dialed in on a couple things here. So far, practice, well, I don't really know how to put practice right now. I mean, look at these waves, guys. Like, holy cow. Man, they are not fun right now. It's rocking and rolling. It's making it a bit difficult to move around the way I want to and fish the way that I want to today. But, you know, that's just some of the challenges that we face when we come out here. It's not always rainbows and lollipops and the nice, warm, perfect days that everybody expects, you know, because we get to go fishing every day. So, you know, that's one of the biggest misconceptions I get most of the time when I'm out here on the water. Is everybody's like, oh, it's better than a day at work. Well, sometimes it's not. I would almost rather be at an office sometimes drinking some coffee and being a little bit warmer than I am today. So like I said, mid-practice update, not too bad. Getting a few bites.
Don't you film me, Wad? No, because I have to start it, because once I click it back.
Hi guys, it's Todd Castledine here. I'm going to look like this.
I'm going to have to do it like this. Oh, there we go. Damn, we're going to be out here forever because of you. Stop, man. Y'all ain't helping this. All right.
It ain't on. I'm just messing with you.
Wait. Oh, hold on. That's photo.
You got to hit yours on, though.
Yeah, I had mine on photo.
On what?
Photo.
Oh.
Doing this man, look at all these boats, man. I like all this. Look at this. Looks like a used car boat, man, or used boat sales. Look at this, man. This is crazy. All right, into the travel vlog / practice vlog / man, this was not fun for me. But the good thing is we're gonna have Holman and Andrew tell us about their practice, because apparently their practice is way more entertaining than mine. Get ready.
All right, guys, we just wrapped up practice for the Bassmaster Open here at Lake Hartwell. You know, practice was tough. Okay, it wasn't that tough. It really wasn't that tough. Was it tough for you?
Dude, I freaking hit you. Don't like,
it was tough. It was tough.
No, you're gonna sit there. And I asked you, like, how's practice today? Well, I mean, it was tough and blah, blah. And all of a sudden, when it's all said and done, I mean, it wasn't that tough. Like, this is, Andrew.
This is my practice.
I don't even know.
Look,
yeah, I can't even look at that.
This is my practice right here. This is what my practice looks like.
No, but in all reality, This is a very frustrating place. You can see all the bass in the world on Billy, don't put your fingers up there. he's in full scissor mode.
Bradley scissor.
I'm taking
hand.
these away from him.
Yeah. So it's just frustrating. So live scope has absolutely changed the game. You can see everything. You can find these fish, but the problem is you can see so many, but you can't always catch them. Definitely found a lot of fish. I don't know if they're all bass. Definitely found a lot of fish. But overall, and Todd's raising his hand. It's Todd's turn.
I have something to say. My practice did not go like that. I do not have live scope. I don't know if there's a lot of fish when I'm looking at them. I just cast into the abyss. Just cast over here. Maybe I cast over here. Maybe I cast over there. I mean, I just randomly cast everywhere. If one comes up, there might be 30 with it. There might be the only one. My practice went nothing like y'all's. Like y'all are out there going, oh, fish over there, fish over there, fish over there. Who knows? So, yeah, it's not the same. It's not frustrating because when you don't see them, I just know that I'm playing a different game. Than y'all.
I do run Garmin's.
I do run Garmin's.
I did not have that issue that he had. So, I guess this is a Garmin commercial, basically. Because if you live on this lake,
You
better have them.
better have them. Like, I mean, and this is what I told y'all earlier. Like, and I don't know if people understand this. Maybe I can beat y'all, right? One of you, right? And I say it, not you in particular, but say Andrew Upshaw runs a live scope. I can maybe beat one Andrew. Like maybe Andrew has a bad day, maybe he loses some, and maybe I can beat Andrew. If there's 10 Andrews out there, good chance 8 out of the 10 are going to beat me. Like I can't compete with that, if that makes sense to people, because like I cannot compete with that many of people that have that live scope. Like one of them's gonna. It's a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. It's frustrating because I was like, man.
So basically, what he means by that is like, so I can roll up to a spot. Hallman can roll up to a spot with live scope, and we'll just say, for instance, we're on a point, and I aim my live scope at that point where you traditionally make your cast. I can throw up there, but if I don't see a fish up there, I'll just start scanning around, and maybe they're out here in 50 foot of water, 100 foot of water, suspended, and I know to fire over there instead of just where everybody else cast. And that's the advantage of the Garmin. And I'm not just trying to push live scope. You're hearing it from somebody that doesn't have it, that's had to deal with it. He's sad.
No, I mean it was frustrating, which made me, and I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't spend much time out there doing it because when I heard how hard it was and like where y'all were getting bit, that there would be no reason. Every time I talk to y'all, I'd be like, well, I got these bites, and I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, but Todd, I would not have ever thrown there if I hadn't seen them. So I'm sitting out there going, I might make one good cast out of every 100 where y'all are making. It doesn't matter if y'all get bit or not. Y'all are throwing on fish where I'm wasting time out there, and I'm like, I gotta have to go do something different. So I totally changed my practice up to get away from that because of that.
So what did you do to change your practice up? Did you?
I went shallow.
Confidence-wise, huh?
I mean, I've got some places out there, and I got fish marked out there. Don't get me wrong. I've got 25 spots out there where I got a bite or saw some or did whatever. So, but it's a deal that I'm gonna have to hit him early in the morning. After that, I'm going shallow, and I figured out how to catch fish. It's frustrating. Here's a frustrating. If you know me, Andrew, you know, dude, I don't ever lay up ever. I've never laid up before in my life. I'm like, if I know where big ones are, I go for it and I'll zero. I don't care. But I'm like literally laying up for this event and went and just try to figure out how to catch fish shallow. And I did. Yeah, I know, whatever. But I will say, in the last 2 hours today.
Oh my gosh. What did you do, Holman?
In the last 2 hours of the day, I might have figured out a shallow bite that might keep me in it. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know. I found 2 things that I think are working, and I never made another cast. All I did was just run around and look for it. So, don't know. Have no idea. Didn't make a cast on almost any of it. But that's my plan.
Well, Holman and I actually already talked about it, and we said that if there was anybody to make a top 10 in this event shallow, it would be Todd, because Todd has spent his time up there all week. So he knows what he's looking for. He knows how to catch them up there. I mean, he does it everywhere he goes. So, Hallman, practice, good practice, bad practice.
Kind of in
mediocre?
between. I feel like I wasted a day by running the bank because I'm such a bank runner. I wish I had that day back for one more day of out, but I saw enough that I feel like, you know, I can catch a couple fish, and hopefully I can catch more than little ones, you know, catch some big ones. And there's some stripers mixed in out there, and they're always confusing on places. And I think we drew out boat 161, so we're not going to get our pick of the litter.
Yeah, I'm 157. He's 161.
150?
150?
Yeah, we're all on the same flight,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, that's awesome. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
actually
cool.
all be weighing in at the same time. And if you want to watch the weigh-in, I don't know if I'm going to have this video posted in time, but if I do, in fact, check it out at bassmaster.com. You know, last order of business, what do you think it's going to take to, A, get a check? Because this is the number one question that every single person always asks us, everywhere we go, every tournament guy, every local. What's it going to take to get a check, top 40? And what's it going to take to make the top 12? Or 10, I don't know what it is.
10, I think.
He thinks 10.
12, no.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
And then what's it going to take to win? Ready, go, Todd.
They had a tournament out here Sunday. 2 guys, though.
Yeah.
18 won it.
Oh, I didn't know.
12 to get a check. I think 14 was like 3rd or 4th. If with 200, they didn't have a lot of boats, but you're talking to straight up locals and 2 guys. I think 15 a day should easily win it. 15, 30, 45 should 15 to 16 should easily win it. Top 10, top 12, 13, 12 and a half to 13 a day should get you in there. 22 pounds, 22 to 23 to get a check.
22 for a check.
Okay.
28 for top 12. And 47 to win.
Ooh, aiming high.
Yep.
I think it's going to take 20 and a half to get a check. 20 and a half.
From the guy who got all the fights.
I think it's going to take 13 a day to make the top 10. And I think it's going to take 42 to win.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah.
42. That's low.
Yep, I think it's only going to take 42 because we don't have optimal conditions for everything.
You're right.
I think if it was like how it's been in practice, I absolutely would take like 48, 49. But I think with the terrible conditions that we're going to have, possibly rain 2 of the 3 days. Billy, what do you think?
I think you way off. I think 18 a day wins. 18 to 20 a day wins. 15 a day gets you top 12.
30 pounds.
Yeah.
Even though the locals here, only one team had 18 with 2 people fishing
Yeah.
in one day
Yep.
on a good conditions.
Whose boat have you been in this week?
That's just what I think. That's what I think.
There you have it, guys. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button down in this corner. Check out Hallman. Check out Todd. Check out Billy Got a Bass on Instagram. He's always got funny stuff posting. I know you've seen him on Scott Martin YouTube and Instagram pages. So thank you guys for watching. And that wraps up our travel / practice vlog for Lake Hartwell.